What's up, family? Man, I want to have a heart-to-heart with you guys today. Man, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Man, one of the greatest struggles that I've had to struggle with as a man is loving somebody and them not understanding how or why I love them. Stay with me. I'm going to go somewhere. I've gone through a lot of things in life. I have, and there's always been a challenge, when I've gotten into a relationship and the young lady that I was with, she was so taken back by the fact that I was with her. She was so taken back by the fact that me, I picked her. I wanted to be in a relationship with her. Me, I loved her. You know what I mean? For some reason, and it's always just confused me. You know what I mean? It's just, I never got that, why these people were so taken back by that. Why it was so hard for them to accept the fact that I loved them. Why it was so hard for them to understand that I wanted to be with them. It wasn't no games, I wasn't trying to run no lines, none of the stupid stuff. I wanted to be with them. I chose them. And that was a hard thing for them to fathom. You know what I mean? Why them? Out of all the people, why them? And one of the things that God had to show me was in my frustration, because they seem to always want to mess up. You know what I mean? They seem to always do some stupid shit to fuck off the relationship. And this has been the story of my life. You know what I mean? And I never really quite understood that. I never could what the fuck? You know what I mean? Because of my shit, my issues, my insecurities and shit. I never really understood that. Stay with me. I'm going somewhere. One day I'm having a heart-to-heart with God. And God tells me, man, Elijah, you're going to have to grow up. And I didn't want to hear that. Not at that time. My heart was broken. I was frustrated. I was confused. How can I treat somebody, with genuine love and compassion and just humility and just, man, I'm trying to show this person that, man, it's all about them. I'm trying to show this person, I'm blasting this person everywhere I go. And when I mean blast, man, it's all about them. You know what I mean? Man, I'm elevating them. I'm putting them up on the pedestals everywhere I'm going, everywhere I'm at. You know what I mean? And there's so many, and I've heard so many women talk about, man, their guy never posts pictures of them together on social media. Their guys always commenting on other women's social media stuff and liking and loving their pictures and their bikini shots and their swimsuit shit and all this other stupid shit, right? But they never put pictures of them two together up. They never blast them. They never put them on the front page. They never highlight them. And so, man, I'm doing all these things and then some. And yet these people still can't understand why them. Stay with me. I'm going somewhere. And so I'm sitting there and I'm trying to chop it up with God about why. Why is it so hard for these people to understand that I love them? Why is it so hard for this person to understand that I picked them? That I'm cool with them? That I accept them for who they are. That I can spend the rest of my life with them and I'm cool with that. And I'm going to make it about them. Just loving on them and just, man, pampering them and just whatever it is, you know what I mean? How come they can't understand that, man, I'm genuine? How come they can't understand that my intentions are pure? And so I'm chopping it up with God, trying to get some insight, trying to get some understanding. What the fuck is going on? God, you know my heart. God, you see my heart. God, you see my intent. I have no ill will towards these people in any way, shape, or form. I will give my last for these people. Give my all to them. And they know that. And they've seen that. And yet, for whatever reason, they still can't accept it. And the trip is, I had to come to the understanding, God had to show me, Elijah, the truth is hard to accept. The truth is hard to digest. I said again, what God had to show me was the truth is hard to digest. And that's why the great majority of humanity accepts, believes, and lives a fucking lie. I'm like, God, what the hell are you talking about? You know what I mean? What are you talking about? What the hell does that got to do with me? What the hell does that got to do with me and my relationships? What the hell does that got to do with my heart being pure? And man, I'm trying to love these people. I'm trying to uplift them. I'm trying to inspire them, encourage them, and man, make them feel like they all that. And he said it again. He said, Elijah, you're kind of slow sometimes. He said, I'm going to say it again because you didn't understand me. He said, Elijah, the truth is hard to digest. That's why most of humanity accepts, believes, and lives a lie. I'm like, God, I don't get it. You know what I mean? I hear what you're saying, but I don't get what the hell that got to do with me. What the hell's that got to do with this situation? Why are all these fucking women breaking my heart? Why are all these women in such disbelief or in disbelief that I love them, that I value them, that I want them? How come they can't get that? And I can only imagine the expression of God. Because if it had been me, I'd have been like, this motherfucker right here. God damn, this motherfucker stuck on stupid. You know what I mean? Because we do. We get stuck on stupid sometimes. You know what I mean? Stay with me. I'm going somewhere. And so he said, Elijah. He calls my name 3 to 4 times when he's really trying to get my attention. And I know he's about to say something profound after he does that. I said, Elijah, now you know how I feel. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you always taking this back to you? God, I'm crying, I'm broken, and you always talking about you. I don't mean no disrespect, God. But man, I came to you broken and confused and frustrated, trying to understand why these women keep doing this ignorant ass, stupid ass shit. Why they can't accept the fact that I love them, that I've chosen them. That I have no ill will towards them in any way, shape, or form. I only want the best for them. I'm only going to give my best for them. And I will give my all for them. How come they can't understand that? And every time I come to you, God, with some deep, intimate shit, you flip the script and start talking about you. And he said, Elijah, this ain't about me. This is about you. I'm trying to show you something. I'm trying to take you to the next level in your understanding. I'm trying to take you to the next level in your wisdom and your growth and development. He said, Elijah, but the truth is hard to digest. That's why people watch all the reality shows. That's why people watch all that stupid stuff. All that ignorant shit. Because the truth is hard to digest. That's why so many motherfuckers get caught up in religion and rules and man-made bullshit and their dogma. Because the truth is hard to digest. I'm like, oh my God, this motherfucker just put me on my fucking misery. Because you're not making no fucking sense right now, God. You're frustrating me even more so, God. Because you can see the tears coming down my. How come all these fucking women that I love and that I choose and that I would do any and everything, I would die for their ass. How come they can't understand that I've chosen them, that I want them? How come they're so fucked up in their head that they can't see this? They can't understand this. God said, Elijah, how come you're so fucked up in the head that you can't see that I love you the same way you love them? How come you're so fucked up in the head that you can't see yourself the way I see you? You're sitting here crying to me and acting like this little fucking crybaby about these women that you love and you adore and you and they kept breaking your fucking heart. They kept rejecting the fact that you loved them. They couldn't see it. They couldn't accept it. They couldn't embrace it. Something had to be wrong. It was too perfect, too good to be true, and all this other ass bullshit that they spewed to you. Elijah, how those women have done you is exactly how you continue to do me. Make it make sense. Elijah, I think the world of you. Regardless of your quote-unquote character defects, regardless of your quote-unquote past mistakes, your imperfections, I think the world of you, Elijah. I love you, Elijah. I adore you, Elijah. I worship you, Elijah. And yet you can't accept that. You can't understand that. You can't embrace that. Just like the women in your past couldn't accept it from you. Elijah, you don't understand the dynamics of the air you breathe. Elijah, you don't understand how the air, it's there all around you. You don't have to do anything for it. You don't have to do anything to get it. It's there all around you. It fills your lungs. It helps your body. You don't understand that whole process. And yet, you still breathe. You don't understand that entire process. But that doesn't stop you from living. That doesn't stop you from going outside. That doesn't stop you from laying down at night and going to sleep. You don't understand it. And you accept it for it. It is what it is. And yet you can't accept my love. My love for you, Elijah, is just like the air around you. It's always there. You don't see it. You can't accept it. Elijah, the truth is hard to digest. The truth is hard to digest. That's why most of humanity believes in the bullshit. They believe in the lies. They believe in the foolishness. Because the truth is hard to digest. Elijah, stop looking at all the women in your past that's hurt you. And they've hurt you because they couldn't accept the fact that you truly, genuinely loved them and accepted them. And the truth is, Elijah, they did that for their own issues, but they did that to teach you a valuable lesson. And that lesson is, Elijah, you are them. They are you. I'm like, what the fuck? He said, Elijah, I'm you and you're them. You treat me, Elijah, like they've treated you. And when he said that, tears began to roll even more so. Not because I was broken by these women or I had been hurt by these women who couldn't accept my love, who couldn't accept my passion and my desire to be with them. Man, they were completely irrelevant at the moment. You know what I mean? I stopped feeling pain in regards to that. And everything shifted to where now I felt pain because I did the same thing that those women did to me. I did the exact same thing to God. And now I finally got it. Now it finally makes sense. It finally made sense. You reap what you sow. And the only way for you to learn and grow through it is you're going to have to understand that you've caused the same pain. You've caused the same hurt. It is what it is. And it's going to be what it's going to be. I hope and pray that I said something to help you, to encourage you, to inspire you. I love you guys. Happy healing. Peace.